Hello, my name is Paul and I'm going to tell you about my life in Ireland. So when I first found out that I was coming to Ireland, I thought that it would be a really small town. My imagination was going wild with the idea that, wow, I'm really gonna be on a plane. So when I first got here, I had to pass through some long things that happen at the airports. And then when I got out of the airport, I met up with my dad. And then we moved to Letterkenny, which is where I am right now. So after a few months of staying at home, I started school. And the things I saw at school were kind of weird, like the accents. So the accents were super weird to me at first. Because when I got to class, they were speaking weirdly, but I did understand, but the accents were weird to begin with. Then I found out that Ireland had an official language, and I was like, what? People told me it does not have a language. So then, after being comfortable at school for a while, there was this one time in the yard we were playing basketball. So all my friends out there, we played basketball, and it was pretty fun. This was my first time outside the yard, actually. So, going back to what I was saying at the start, Ireland is actually pretty big, pretty modern, more modern than my own country. I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, I'm Shayaan. My story here is about my education, how it was in primary and how it is in secondary. My primary school's name was Goodmates Primary School. It is in England, London. My secondary is called Ergo College. It is in Ireland, Letterkenny. There are a lot of differences. My primary school was huge and it had a big playground with a small place to play football in. There is so much harder work and more work in secondary school, plus a lot of homework. There are also more variety of sports with a football pitch and a basketball court. There are new friends plus also a new accent. While moving to Ireland, I felt a bit worried after leaving my old friends and joining a new school, but it turns out everything was great. I made lots of friends and I really like Ireland.
What will Africa be like and look like if it wasn't colonized? What road will people be driving on, and will they be new cars or old cars? Will they be slavery, obesity, and more? Will they be medical attention? Will cities be clean? Will they be fights to be communist or capitalist? Will they be order? Will they be robbery or peace? There are many theories of what Africa would look like, but these are just theories, future theories.
Hey, I'm here to talk about some fun facts about Nigeria. The name Nigeria was given by a non-African woman who bears the name Flora Shaw. Yeah, that's cool. Nigeria has more than 500 spoken languages. Yeah, that's cool. Nollywood is the name of Nigeria's movie industry. Yeah, that's cool. It is the most populated country in Africa. Yeah, that's cool.
Hello, my name is Aarika and this is my life so far. I was born in India and stayed there for about a year. When I was 1, I moved to China. And it was such a beautiful place with a lot of greenery. The food there was so nice and it was amazing to have lived there. When I was 6, we came back to India. My brother was born and it was really fun there. I love eating different foods and it was really fun in Indian food. When I was 10, we then moved to Ireland. It's such a nice and natural place and I love the greenery over here. Oh, and in Ireland there are both Chinese and Indian restaurants. Sweet!
Hi, I'm here to speak about South Africa school and Ireland school. I'm here to speak about school operations. And like in South Africa, we used to stay in one class, and if we have to get food, we have to line up a long queue. And here there's break and lunch. There are two times. So in South Africa, we didn't have those kind of. And I'm here to speak about school rules. In South Africa, we have more rules than here. Like, you have to cut your hair lower and you have to wear straight uniform if we have a blazer. So in Ireland, I think the school rules is about no phone, no police. Even I'm here to speak about teachers. Teachers, they beat in South Africa. Here you only get detention or a suspension and different subjects. Like in our country, we used to learn about South African language, and here you learn Irish, Spanish. And I'm here to speak about gangsters, school police. In Ireland, I haven't seen much police than South Africa. Like in South Africa, they'll just beat you for no reason. And here I haven't seen one. Speaking about South Africa, about how we learn. In South Africa, they'll just give you a paper to write same time without practicing. And here we have assistant teachers who will help you while you are away to go to the toilet. I used to enjoy South African schools because I used to have lots of friends. And we used to wear like clothes on Fridays. I also like Ireland because we also play sports while that country can't play sports. We even have matches to play like football, gaelic soccer. I'm about to go, so I've already told you about the school and Ireland schools. So, bye bye.
Hi, my name is Ema. I came from India, but I moved to Ireland when I was 2, so I don't know too much about it. It was a kind of stressful moving to Ireland, but I don't remember a lot of it because I was so young. Then I lived in a small 2-story house, living beside a parade of kids I knew, which was really nice and fun. I went to school and stuff, and I learned how bad I am at math, but I am very good at science. Then, when I was 10, I moved to a bungalow with a big garden, and I got a golden doodle dog called Bubbles. I really love music because I play drums, but I also love biodiversity and science, and I also really like ants, and particularly the facts. I like art, and I'm better at digital art. I like history, and I like insects and bugs. And so here I am, I guess. Me and my family and my friends and my dog. And I'm living a good life.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I just came to visit her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Mr. James. I just came to visit my friend. We're having a conversation. I'm so sorry if that offended you.
You have to leave.
I'm sorry. Can I have 5 minutes with her?
Why are you talking to a black person?
For thousands of years, black people has been tortured, looked down, all because they have a different skin. Just like what your father did just now. Just because I'm black, he oh, please leave my house. You're not meant to talk to my daughter. I'm sorry if that was rude of me, but it's just a skin color, and besides, we're the same human beings. I just been experiencing racism, so I don't really blame you. It's not your fault. Now I'm from Nigeria. We all face racism if we travel, so it's not really anything. And me coming to Ireland was terrible because the first day of school I was mocked at for being black because I was the only black in the school. But I got used to it when I get to know people. Well, there are sometimes whites, but some were also mean, I guess. Some example of people that has been racist to me was due to my hair. They're oh, why are you weaving your hair? Whites are the ones meant to carry cornrows. Blacks are not meant to carry cornrows. We refer to curls. And I try to explain to them, no, it's part of our origin. We used it as a way of tradition. And she yelled at me, which was really sad because I didn't know anybody there. But I got used to it. But I seriously don't get why they're racist, because we're all humans, depending on the color, the hair, whatever. We have different beliefs, but we're still the same human beings, and we think the same and talk the same. Some consequences of racism includes mental health issues and insecurity issues. Just now when your father came in, I felt a bit shy that he shouting at me because I'm black, should I leave? Even though you're my friend and I don't want to leave, but it's giving me weird feelings. And all this racism, I don't even know when it started because we have slave trade and I'm pretty sure it started before then. So I'm pretty sure you should help me talk to your parents that racism is not really a good thing to do, because we're all humans and we all have emotions. So I'm not saying your parents are bad people, but they should be nice to others like black people. And so please just encourage your parents to stop it, because it gives a lot of insecurity issues. And we have a lot of benefits to being black. Black is beautiful, you can tell. Black matches any environment, so it's actually a very beautiful skin tone. Black is also cute.
My high school crush. He was such a nice guy, black with long locks, long eyes, small adorable nose, high sharp lips with a smile of a little devil himself. He was so handsome with big arms and legs of an athlete. His name was Michael, coming from the east side. I saw him on the school assembly. Oh my goodness, I felt that feeling deep inside me. It got me thinking about him from the very first moment, even in the classroom during classes. I could only see him in the wall, ceiling, board, and the teachers seemed to change to black him. The idea of having to go home got me worried, confused, and tense because I wanted to see him again and again. I kept on smiling at him, thinking he notices me. I was a fool to keep on thinking about that. The worst part is that didn't stop me from smiling and blushing whenever I see him. He was selfish though. On the next day, something very heartwarming happened. I was sitting on the bench with my friends before classes. He passed walking with his friends. He looked at me and I looked at him too, still not knowing what exactly I was looking at, but I couldn't believe it. It made me feel like I won the 1 million lottery ticket. Time was going so fast, I could feel every tick from the clock, and my heart was beating so fast too. It felt as if I am in some kind of Disney movies as Cinderella fitting the show. The bell rang, but unfortunately I didn't see him when I was going to attend the first class. My prayers were answered. I don't even know how it happened, but it seemed as if we were in those Indian soapies and so on. We bumped into each other. I was so embarrassed. I thought that I'm clumsy, but nah. I thought the universe was lying to me. Everything happened so fast since his friends were looking for him. From that day onwards, I became the main character in his life. We couldn't miss a day without talking to each other, and this is how it went with my high school crush.